And this is the second feature film, Cybernetic Showdown, which I think, I want to say even like it's leaps and beyond. Like, it's really good. It's very Omega Man based.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, Omega Man was definitely an influence. You'll see like the mutants in Cybernetic Showdown are exactly like the mutants in the Omega Man. Like, they wear robes and aviators and have white painted faces and eat flesh, which is the Omega Man. The difference here is the main character, played by Tyr Trubiak, is a complete goof. He's still tough, and he has a robotic arm, but he says ridiculously outlandish things and gets his butt kicked, is oblivious to his romantic love interest, treats people like garbage. So he's basically like the Naked Gun character, but more of a jerk.
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Like, he was a real trooper because, like, we had some pretty in-depth fight scenes that were choreographed using Hapkido, which is what I have taken for 13-something years. And there was a lot of flipping and joint locking and pressure points and stuff like that. And he hadn't done that before, and he really, like, stepped up for this one. I think people who see the movie, you'll see this one fight scene and be like, that's really cool. And that was Hapkido, and he was able to do everything. And not a lot of actors could do that.
He could have got injured.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I've hurt myself doing Hapkido all the time, but he was able to hang with us. Like, I had a bunch of guys from the class doing a lot of the stunts, and he was kind of the more delivering the moves. But he took a lot of punishment too. And if you see that scene at the end, he's drenched in sweat, like it's soaking through his jacket and his clothes. Like, it's crazy. People who have seen that fight scene have thought like it's really impressive, and I think it compared to a lot of fight scenes, it's a little something different because it's not just punching and kicking. It's a lot of throwing and weird twists and joint locks that people don't usually see on screen.
And I still say, like, you're putting yourself down a little bit, because even though you have no budget, like, you did really well with these fight like sequences, because you're, as you said, you take classes and you got like your real students to get involved. And
yeah, I mean, this was 2007, so I had only been in Hapkido for like 4 years then. I mean, I think now, because I have a black belt now, I could probably choreograph in a crazier fight scene. But back then, like, I think we did pretty good. And like, I used to do demonstrations at Folklorama, and we would go to schools and stuff like that. So we were kind of used to the way you do a martial arts demonstration, which is a lot of acting, because you make it look like it hurts a lot more than it's supposed to if you're landing on mats and things like that. And yeah, Tyr had to kind of run with us, because I had like 6 of us that were all from class and used to doing that, and he just kind of had to step up and totally did. And then the second fight scene, which takes place outside, was more like weapons based, and again, he totally hung with everybody. And that one's where we get to see a lot of the limbs being ripped off and silly things like that. But